Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I want to talk to you tonight on this night. I would like to talk to you about Once Upon a Time on this episode that I just saw tonight. I like how they just did Cinderella's story that was on hold, beginning besides her normal ending of her story, like she meets the prince, he meets her, and she gets married. With this episode, basically, she would like to, you see her, she would like to go to the ball, and was like, who would fall in love with you, the prince? I don't think so. And the actress that played the evil mother was, like, creepy, but almost like the cartoon version, in a way, but, like, with their own twist. And she's like, I would like to go to the ball, and then she pulls out her mom's dress, and was like, this is my mother's dress, and the stepmom pulls it out. It's like, such a pity, and gives it to the stepsister, and she throws it in the fire, just so it burns up, and it made her sad because, her stepmom was being mean. The evil queen has plans for Cinderella's story to be untold, to be played out. And she, like, tries to sweet talk, the evil queen tries to sweet talk Jack or Hyde, but he's like handcuffed with a special handcuff, and he can't do anything with his strength. I know Snow had came up with an idea to have Jackal and Frankenstein work together and create the serum that separated the evil queen and whatnot. See if they can kill the evil queen. With Cinderella's backstory. She goes to the ball, and basically she meets Snow for the first time, and it's like, you're not like an average person, are you? Like, I'm just an ordinary person, no princess or nothing. And shortly after she meets Snow, she meets her prince, and they dance a bit, and he falls in love with her, type of deal. And, she still enjoying her time, her evil mother finds her and recognizes it's Cinderella, when her real name is Ella. And they just came up with a Cinderella bit. And she saw the prince giving her evil sister a rose. And there's like, everybody's making fun of you, blah, blah, blah. And this is her evil mom trying to get in Cinderella's head, which works, and she runs off to go home. And with that, she runs home, and then her stepsister basically tells her, like, I fell in love with a footman. I know my mom won't let me fall in love with somebody who was, like, so low on the totem pole. Because her evil mom wanted so much more for the stepsisters than Cinderella. And, Cinderella gave the key to that never untold stories. Like, if you get away, you can be married there, and your story won't catch up, basically. And with Ella in the real world, or in Storybrooke, was trying to figure out if her sister came back to Storybrooke to see if her, and she wanted to help her out. Which, in the end, she totally helped her out. She meets her evil mom for the first time. It's like, well, I meet person, like, the evil queen has to, like, helping piece puzzle together everything, what's missing. And they were actually on the farm that she fell in love with Footman. And then, like, in the ending of the story, the evil mom was going to kill the guy, but her stepsister got, like, no, you're not going to do it. And her stepsister and her mom went to Never-Ending Stories, or Land for that, and then she's like, no. But Ella Haggam, or the prince had found her, because she was, like, locked up, and he had Snow, and Snow had Hope get her out. And she's, like, wants to make everything right, but she's engaged. But that works out, and then the evil mother had stabbed Cinderella with her stick, just basically try to kill her. And Emma made enough time to save her, and her hand was twitching, but she was having a hard time just trying to use her power because she knows her fate. And it's a heavy burn, and she's trying to deal with that. And then Grumpy, I like, is like, put some muscle in that, sister. And the evil mother is like in jail now because she tried to commit murder. But at least now the stepsister will have her happy ending, because that had finally played out. And Emma had saved her. Towards the end of that, Rumple had given Charming to give Belle like a tape of him like sing a poem, and we do find out a little bit like how his father, Charming's father, had died. He was in a car accident, but he was stabbed, and he wants to get to the bottom of who killed his father. Which I don't blame him, but it's like Neil needs him and their daughter, because that's going to play a important arc and all that. But if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like this, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!